Hello there, folks. I hope you're all doing well today. I hope you're all doing magical today. We've got a little bit of a fix with us today here. Turns out actually playing the game in windowed mode allows me to keep the volume for the actual game going through anytime I have to do things off screen. Yay! That's actually really stupid and wonderful at the same time, which just honestly just makes me smile like so much. Like I'm actually really happy about that. So, anywho, we are back at it again tonight here. With any luck, we'll make some forward progression and we'll knock out a little bitty bit more if we're lucky. But yeah, folks, go ahead and get yourselves comfy, get yourselves cozy, make yourselves nice and relaxed, and go ahead and stare at this lovely man's ass. And yeah, we'll get right into it pretty darn shortly here. Okay? All right, very cool. It's such a dumb thing to be excited about, but honestly, like I'm consistently excited about things, more than usual lately. I've been popping off. I've been having a great time of it lately. I really have. Things have been really good. I can't complain. Pretty happy chat. Ah, but yeah, folks. Heck, let's just get right into it, shall we? And also, I just realized I completely forgot to do that one thing that I was supposed to do, so real quickly here, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, just a second here, folks. I actually completely forgot to do this. Hopefully it translates while we're midstream. Otherwise, that's gonna suck a little bit. But, oh well, we'll find out, won't we? Alrighty, cool. There we go. Okay, let's see if that works the way it's supposed to. Maybe it did. I don't know. Let's reload the stream. Hang on here. If it didn't, it is what it is. I mean, we can just, obviously, like, I can just tell people. Yes, good. It did. Okay, so today's theme is the same as yesterday's theme. It is, if you want to watch me suffer a little bit, feel free to take a look in the description. There's a very easy way to do such a thing. Yeah, that's pretty much like the whole gist of it right now. Actually, maybe I should have added spin to the title. Oh well, whatever. Look, long story short though, we have a wheel. It's made for causing despair, causing dismay, and it's all the fun in the world. And just like poor Mr. Gostock here, we're gonna put them in the grave and make their life a living hell. It's okay though, El fucking Bozo. Awesome.
I can do what I like.
Yeah, like fucking eating it, dumbass. Stupid, stinky little crusty bozo. What a goofball. What a dumbass. Honestly. Should have known better. What can I say? Losers? He sure likes to lose. But yeah, anyhow. We are ever closer to DLC time, and with any luck, we'll have a good and proper build by the time we're done with this run, more or less. We'll see, though. We might do this for, like, another day or two, depending on how things go, and then I might do a serious run. I was thinking, more than likely, if I see enough for it, we'll probably end up doing, I think what the current best way to introduce ourselves, getting ready for the DLC would be, and I feel like that would be a New Game Plus 7 level 1 run. I seriously don't know how well that would go, but, we could find out. We could find out. It is an option, for sure. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, we have Dex 22. Is there a reason to get anything else right now? Now, let's go ahead and just get more strength. I want to go ahead and get, like, the nice and meaty strong build going on right now anyways. That's exactly what I would prefer. We're going to aim for that, and that's our goal. So. Yeah. With any luck, though, we'll have some fun. Either way, honestly, it's nice being back in Elden Ring. It's been a little bit since the last time I played it, and it's honestly, I don't know what it is, but it's just, like, getting right back on that bike. Except our bike is a very unfortunately stupid horse. A little sad to say that, but, L fucking Torrent. I wish I had nicer things to say about this horse. Its design is nice. That's about it. That's all I got for you. Unfortunate. I guess it lets you jump higher if, you know, you jump in a right line, maybe. Other than that, I don't know. I I don't know why I'm hoping for things, but I think on my wish list of things I want to see in the DLC, one of the things would probably be some way of making Torrent more accessible. Like giving Torrent more ability to be cool. Because I think one of the coolest things about any of the Soulsborne is that they usually pretty much make everything fucking cool. Like everything ends up being cool at the end of the day. Even like the most basic of builds end up being like insanely cool just because. But anything on Torrent, it kind of fucking sucks. So we'll see. Please. This is exactly what we were just talking about, Torrent. Grab the map and go. That, oh my god, fucking horse. Okay. So right now, in terms of weaponry, I guess we are kind of aiming ourselves towards the Golden Halberd, but we could honestly do whatever at this point. It really doesn't matter. We do have the Uchi, which is really nice. Honestly, in terms of weaponry that you could play front to finish within this game, it's probably the Uchi. Realistically, it's the Uchi. But we may not ultimately do that. Yeah, more than likely we're going to end up investing ourselves in a weapon that would be a little bit more meat-based in this game. So more than likely it's going to end up being some kind of strength weapon. More than likely at the end of the day. That was a lot of more than likelies for that statement. But yeah, I guess at this point we could probably collect the stones that we need. You know what, why don't we go ahead and do early ride card? Yeah, you know what? Actually, I feel like doing early ride cards, so that'll be our goal. That'll be our goal point. We're going to go ahead and start setting ourselves up so we can do that sooner than later, of course. It should be right here, and then right here, and I fucked the jump up because I'm a goofball, a goober. I forgot how to do it! But it's fine. But yeah. Okay, wait. You know what? It's fine. It was only 1,000 runes. We're not even going to concern ourselves with it. It's really not that deep. It would be nice to have those 1,000 runes, but I'm really not busted about them. There we go. That was the correct jump. Plus, it's not like 1,000 runes are really that hard to get in this game. Of course, I could also go and cheat if I really, really wanted to, because they still haven't patched that shit over in Moke's Palace. I think actually there's a couple places in the overworld where you can do the same exact thing, which if you're unfamiliar with it, it's basically an out-of-bounds hop where you're on Torrent's back, so at no point do you fall before everything's dead. You can keep activating your falling, in this case, because you're set on a timer of 15 seconds falling. The game does that as a safety measure to protect you from being stuck at any point, which is kind of nice, but also like, why did I get stuck, I guess. But, you know, it's nice to see that they have that available, especially for a game that's this size. I mean, honestly, now that I kind of feel it, my prior statement, I kind of regret it, at least a little bit, because that was a little insensitive to the sheer magnitude of this game. Yeah, this game is not a tiny little anything. This is a sizable Bambino. This is a game. This is a game right here that was made with nothing but pure love in its heart. I feel that like every time I play this game. I think that's really one of the things that stand out for it. I think we're probably going to head up towards Carian Manor here, get ourselves at least one. I think probably at least one stone 2 off the hands. Which, if you don't know, the hands drop Somber 2s. Nice little benefit to you. Actually, an insanely beneficial thing to you if you're not like rushing levels, especially. And if you have a good enough weapon, it really is just as simple as just activating the good weapon and spamming their weapon art. Granted that I got a little bit close there, but let's not worry about it. There's our single Somber 2. We're good to go. But yeah. Yeah, we'll hopefully get ourselves at least a little bit further today. Have a little bit more fun. And yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear. I don't know if we'll have a good and proper build by the end of today, but we will have our strength at least increased a fair amount, so we're probably going to be kicking some serious ass, more than likely, soon enough here. Got ourselves over to EG, so that way we can get our weapon, regardless of what it is, up to a +4. And you know what? We're probably going to go RKR Lance strats on Rykard, because I feel like being at least a little bit cheap today. So I think we're going to do that. That just sounds fun to me. Plus, I also just love doing that strategy anyways, because it's like, I don't know what it is. I know some people kind of like hate cheese and whatnot, because it's like, oh, why would you play the game with cheese when you could just play the game seriously? It's like, well, you see, there's this crazy little thing called winning the system, and I mean, honestly, like, when you play a game enough that you know how to do things that are just absurd, it's like being really fucking good at, like, melee, I guess, is the equivalent, I would say. Where you just have this level of sauce that is just built different. Like, people are like, holy shit, how the hell did you do that? Now, granted, maybe not everyone gets it, and some people will call you a fucking nerd for it, but you take what you can. uh, I guess we are missing one thing from this route right now, and that would maybe be getting the Somber 2 bell bearing, or the Somber 1 bell bearing, my bad. Actually, no, I think it might be a Somber 2 bell bearing in Liurnia. I think Caelid has the... You know what never actually made sense to me is, why the hell is the Somber 1 bell bearing over in Caelid? Like, of all things to be located there, why is that chilling there? It feels kind of ridiculous to me, honestly. Concept-wise, it's like, that's a kind of hard early game boss to fight. Like, they didn't even look... Understandably, they wanted the themes with the Tree Guardians, but it wouldn't have maybe been a little bit nicer to put the Somber 1 bell bearing behind, like, I don't know, fucking old Grandpa Stone Boy? That probably would have been a little bit nicer at the end of the day. Anyway, I guess let's kill the dragon. Why not? I could probably do it. I could probably do it without challenge. I'm sure. Ooh, that's not great damage. That's not awesome damage at all, is it? Let's improve that damage, shall we? Oh my goodness. See, that's what's lovely about this weapon. It is a +0 right now, and it does that level of damage. Alright, we gotta ride this way, because unfortunately he's doing that right against the stone. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't kill himself. Okay, that could have gone better. Wonderful. Rechug this real quickly. Here we go. Keep getting up that poise meter. Roll the attack. Jump in the air. Miss the hit. Miss both hits. Miss all 3 fucking hits. Jeez, oh Pete's. Joy. Oh well, whatever. Either way, Smarag's not really a challenge anymore. Until he does shit like that. Then it's a little rude. Okay. Are we gonna get long distance breath? Yeah, baby! Alright, poise meter's probably reset. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker! God damn it, Smarag. He's kinda screwing me over today. Come on, big guy. Alright, can we get just almost maybe? Not quite. Oh. Great. Oh! I didn't pay any attention whatsoever. Jeez, oh Pete's, what are with all these whiffs today? Like, I swear I'm not this bad at the game. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, shit, I'll take the poise break. Absolutely decimate that health bar. Jeez, OP, it's almost killed himself. And he's put in the grave. Love to see it. Quick reminder here. +0. This weapon is just insanely good for, like, a majority of bosses. The Ash of War on this thing is just disgusting, and it speaks volumes. It really does. I love this fucking thing. I honestly, anytime I get a randomizer and I get this thing right here, there's not really much of a contest. Unless I find, like, Great Serpent Hunter, then sure. Alright, Great Serpent Hunter, yeah. That's just an absolute treat in a time. There's a reason why it's not usually allowed during randomizer races anyways, because it's basically, like, not the freest weapon ever, but essentially, conceptually, it's just so good and requires so little out of a player. It's just, it's such a, it feels good too. The moveset on it is really well built. It's probably the best spear overall, in my book, at least. Now we're gonna get a shield here, but honestly the shield's kind of not really doing us any favors. It's just not that, it's not that important. It's really nice, it's a good shield. It just doesn't do anything for anything that we're doing. Grab these things, we're not gonna worry about this. This is vanilla, so none of this really matters. Yeah, in fact, honestly, I should go see if I can lose the aggro. Because if I can lose aggro, then we can just warp away. That'd be nice. There we go. Cool. Okay. Back over to Rylucaria, and then we can start making our way inside, go take care of what we need to. Probably level up real quickly, because we're going to be dying pretty shortly anyways. Yeah, all that stuff. All the good stuff. More strength, just because, honestly, health is a completely stinky, stupid dump stat. You don't need health, chat. Fun fact. As long as you don't get hit, it's just not even a problem. Just don't get hit. Health is actually just completely unnecessary. It's like resistance, right? You don't need it. It doesn't do anything. You'll still occasionally take damage, but only if you're having a bad day. There we go. Perfect. You know what? I think our lovely lad needs some new armor. What do we have on stock here? Okay, so we pretty much just have the samurai kit. Alright, alright, so we basically have nothing really new right now that's of interest. Sure, why not? He doesn't really need the armor, but I guess why not? I don't mind too much. I'd rather him just be a little less naked. So nothing to do in Rylucaria just yet, other than die, of course. Actually, I guess we do want to get on one side of Grace and actually go take care of our weapon, because right now our weapon is... We're probably going to be swapping over Katana for the Noble, more than likely. It just... There's no reason not to. Okay, that was just magic grease. Ugh. Yeah, magic grease is just disgustingly weak in this game. I wish magic grease did a little bit more. It would be nice. Okay, perfect. Get the side of grace, and... yeah, hit him with one of these. Magical. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Alright, so, Katana. Probably maybe should get that one up to par, so that way we're looking a lot better for the next actual fight. Or do I want to go after something completely different? You know what? No. Let's go ahead and just make the Katana work. I'm gonna probably get the somber one, or not somber one, but the smithy 1-2 bell, and go from there. All right, there we go. Good and proper. Wonderful. Ooh. Okay. Felt that momentary possibility of the game crashing. Love it. Damn, we have no talismans right now. I gotta get that fixed, because one of our things is losing all of our talismans. It's crazy. I can't have any talismans to lose We don't have that. I think I probably spent enough time talking about the laundry list of things that I'd really love to see for the DLC coming out soon here. But I think more than anything, I would really just love to see them add in, I think, what every other Soulsborne has done, which I don't see why they wouldn't necessarily do it, but also I'm not going to hold them to any standards on that, because it's like, okay, they obviously know better at the end of the day for their own creation, but I would personally love to see it where they add something in where you could go and visit Melania after you've done the DLC, because it's locked probably behind Moog. From what everything has been showing, it's Moog locked. So that means at that point, Melania can be more than well alive, and might just mean that we can take something to her arena where she's like, "Holy shit! Wait, I'm sorry, you met my brother?" Oh, oh, good, I didn't die. Yay! It was a long enough fall. But no, I would love that. I would personally love that a ton, because I think one of my favorite things is just getting to see those different sides of like incredibly powerful foes and whatnot. That does not do the damage that I thought it would do, which is fair, understandable. And that was a lot better. Lightning damage goes crazy. Huh. Never realized these guys drop Somber 3s. We'll definitely take it. Oh, another Somber 2. There might be a Somber 1 in here as well, which honestly, cool. Get my axe ever closer to being a Somber 3 off the bat. That'd be awesome. Alright, this one has a little puzzle thing. And I'm going to leave that guy alive if I can help it, because I would like to do the skip. I am always about the skip. Nothing like parry skipping. There we go. Cool. Smithing stones. I wish you were a lot better. I really wish the smithings were a lot better than they actually are in this game. It's unfortunate that they can't be as special as they should be. Alright, fuck you, buddy. Do it again. Wrong attack. Alright, that's not gonna work. Come on, bozo. Get over here. Alright, same attack. Close enough. Wrong attack. Thank you so much. Alright, come on. There we go. Going down. You know, maybe I should have prioritized killing everybody here first instead of getting right into a fight like this. Kind of a dumb plan on my part, I'm sure. Oh. Oh. Okay, fair enough. That was just pure stupidity. It's fine. I actually wanted to do elevator skip again. I wanted to prove it off. I wanted to show off a little bit. That's all it was. It wasn't me dying on purpose. It was just goofing. Alrighty. Cool. And yump. Come on, old man. Wrong attack. What the hell, bud? Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. That was unfortunate that you did that to me. Do it again, though. Do it again. Come here, buddy. Wrong attack. Okay, cool. Alright, do it again. Fuck. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't get gimmicked, at least. That felt mildly incorrect. And okay, cool. We're good. We're fine. It didn't even matter. They didn't have me on the ropes. Why would they have that? Okay. That could have gotten worse. That could have gotten a lot worse. Lots of stones. Oh yeah, there was a somber one there. Nice. Not that I really need an upgraded somber weapon for this next boss, because honestly, they kind of made this boss a little bit weaker than it should have been. I know everybody complained about the putrid trio in the crystal cave, but the Crystallians are just neutered at this point, which is sad. They did definitely at one point or another actually pose like a genuine threat, and it was kind of nice. It was kind of really nice. Alright, well, you weren't supposed to do that to me, buddy. Ball. There we go, and time to put him in the loop. In the carousel, buddy! Around and around we go! Oh, good night, bud. Rest in piss. Poor bastard. Should have known better. Alrighty. Cool. There we go. That's access to a really nice bell right there. We can move along a little better. We're looking pretty saucy. Yeah. At the same time, we can get our katana looking a little bit saucier too, which will be super nice. Really, really nice. Get that. We need those anyways eventually. Finger seal would be nice, but I don't really think it's important by any means at all, realistically. Yeah, it's just kind of not. Alright, there we go, and I need only one more of these to make my dreams come true. Lovely. I could sell an old man. That's not a bad idea. You know what, let me keep the old man for right now. That's good pocket change. If there's one thing to remember, chat, it's always keep an old man in your pocket if you can help it. There we go. That's more than enough cash needed, and we're looking good. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get our katana nicely upgraded, so we're good to go for the next fight. We'll also go ahead and get the dagger well set up here. Yeah, that'll be nice and saucy. And then at this point, I should... Nah, you know what? We'll leave Alexander alone. I don't need the talismans. It'd be nice, but it's not necessary. I will want to go get the lance at some point here, but it's not necessary for at least a little bit while I'm going to Mount Gelmir. There we go. Oh shit, I actually have enough to upgrade it even more than that? Okay, I mean, hell yeah. We'll definitely take that. I don't know if I need a lot more, but let's go ahead and do that much. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. There we go. Ashes of War. Oh, I guess I never got Golden Vow. Huh. Okay, well, fair enough. Useless dagger. Never mind. We don't need the dagger. That's completely unnecessary. And then, I mean, if I wanted to, I could get a parry shield. I don't know how smart it is to really go parry. Parry the noble. It can't be that painful, especially considering noble only requires one parry. I always did find it a little bit weird how the noble between the two of them required only one parry. Like, it's not that big of an issue, obviously, but it's just interesting how that was the choice. That was 15k? Or 1500, rather? Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Cool. Alright, magical. There. Now we can at least parry the noble if we really, really want to. I don't really imagine myself doing such a thing, but it's an option at least. And I never picked up Flask. Okay. What else didn't I do? It's always fun kind of coming back to these things because then it's always like ADHD brain kicks in where I have to discover how much did fire do last time and how much am I having to work extra for that fucker. All right, cool. You know what? This is more than enough to take on Noble. We're fine. I've dealt with Noble enough. Noble's not that bad. I think this is the wrong Grace. It might be. Actually, no, this is fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty. And now we can just book our cheeks on along here. Go ahead and get the elevator up to the top. Fall around the other side, and yeah. You know, one quality of life change that I think would be... Well, you know, I know they actually can't do this, because it completely defeats the purpose of the enemy being there. But it's the Virgin Killer at the bottom of the ravine here. The one that you have to use to get to Mount Gelmir from this location. I was about to say some stupid shit like, oh, I really wish they put a quality of life change in where they just made it so you just have to fall down every time. Like, okay, well, that defeats the whole purpose. And goodbye, Dougie. Fucking Roro. Okay, get this side of Grace, then we're on our way. I know I could kill Red Wolf first, probably, if I wanted to, but I think we're fine. We're just gonna go ahead and go do the fight. I'm more invested in an extra fight right now anyways. I guess to be fair, if you saw this face just riding past you, deadpan, you'd probably be a little bit scared too, I imagine. I mean, he's not exactly the friendliest face ever out there. He definitely looks like his favorite pastime when he gets home after work and everything is just eating butter. This guy lives for butter. He doesn't eat it because he needs it for food or sustenance or anything like that. He is just butter. That is his whole goal. Smithing 5, very nice. Yoink! Into the hentai chamber we go. And we're on our way. Very good. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Actually, there is still a use for the dagger. Yay! Not that useful, but it'll do. We do appreciate Quickstep for what it's worth. Quickstep is nice. Okay, good. My flask is strong enough to heal me a whole time if I need to. Yay for that much. Not in fat roll. We're looking pretty good. We're overall pretty saucy. Get an extra rune or two here, I suppose. Kind of weirdly routed that. That usually is a lot smarter for me, on average. You know what? I'm gonna ignore the extra grace today. We're just gonna go ahead and prioritize getting to the boss fight. That route over there is nice and everything for the grace if you're struggling, which hopefully we won't be doing that, but also hope you're all prepared possibly for fucking 8 hours of oh. I don't have sleeping pots. I don't have sleeping pots. Ah. Do I have sleeping arrows? By chance? Nope. Well, alright. I guess we're fighting extra long today. Fuck you, Kevin. Get in the grave. Good night, bozo. I'm taking it out on him because I'm the idiot. Okay, well I guess we could try to fight Noble with skill and honor, if we really wanted to. I don't know if I really want to, though, is the problem. Oh, cool. Get fucking shit upon, brother. And, I was hoping I'd get one piece of their armor. I love their armor set, by the way. It is so smooth. It is a wonderful, wonderful time. Okay. I've not thought about this at all. I guess we could try and approach it with just parries and skill and honor. Yeah, you know what? I think we got this. I think we're fine. Maybe I was just capping. I think we're fine. Alright, fireball. Come here, big bozo. You know, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but it's okay. I think we're back on pace. Alright, come on, bozo. Sure, whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it. That was a bad roll. I could have done better. There we go. Hide behind the pillar, and we're safe. Love to see it. Alright. I don't want to risk it. But also, I totally want to fucking risk it. I don't know why I missed the parry there. That was just bad. That was a bad performance. I could have done better. Honestly, I'd probably do more than fine enough if I just played this as normally as possible. No parries involved or anything like that. I'd probably be fine here. I just keep making mistakes that are really stupid. And that's all on me, of course. But I think we got this. This is fine. It's just noble. Yeah, I think I could get away if I just wanted to do no parries on this. I think we'd be fine. I understand the moveset well enough. I just threw. Mainly because I like doing that. Okay, there we go. And, oh, yippee. Unfortunately, I did the wrong fucking input because sometimes that happens with me. But oh well, we're on our way. Yeah, chat. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're all having a great night. Hope you're all taking magical care of yourselves and hopefully getting ready for a good weekend, if you can help it. Nothing like some good time chilling over. I guess we could use a blood grease because I do have them, obviously, but is it really necessary on a katana? The katana already does the same level of work. The grease just simply extends the feature, if anything. I'll do it since I have it, I guess, but I'm not concerned. Funny enough, though, this bare minimum amount of armor is doing a little bit of help to me. And also, wait, does applying blood grease cost? Does it cost? I didn't realize it costs FP. Huh. Fair enough. Big booty bitches bouncing their ass around. So one thing you can always kind of do on Noble, and like, frankly, either of the Scions, or either of the Nobles in this case. Geez, oh Pete's, I can't speak for the life of me. Okay. But anyways, you can basically take both the Godskins, and if you really want to, and just make them spam Fireball. Just go away from them far enough, and they'll usually always Fireball. That little sidestep there is indicative of them sidestepping. Okay. Nice attack. Big bozo. There we go. Yeah, we'll be fine here. We'll be fine here. There's always like 3 or 4 circumstances where Noble will always do that one attack. Also, I'm an idiot. But Fireball usually happens after the sidestep, on random sometimes, which is usually when you're far enough away from him. It's more or less connected to whether or not you're doing something to heal yourself or something like that. And then, of course, the third opportunity is whenever he does his little black flames against the ground, and you just decide to run away from him. Usually connected in that way, at least. So, it's not really too bad. None of them are really that painful to deal with. It just depends on how you handle the situation. That should be enough for one heal. Good. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and throw ourselves into the brick wall here because I don't really mind anymore right now. I'm just having a good time with this game, frankly. Okay. Ah, he did a different attack today. That fucking guy. He's always got to do different. Ugh. Fucking bozo. Very cool. Nice attack. Unfortunate that I get caught on the fucking bleachers. Very cool. Fucking double attack. Rolled. Yo, what's up, Tundra? How you doing tonight? Oh, you got me some water, buddy. Thank you so much. I don't know why I fell for such a stupid bait. That was really stupid. There we go. Gotta stay hydrated. You know what? That's fair, man. You know what? That's completely fair. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go ahead and take his transition as a way to hydrate. Ah, good fresh water. Nothing like that sweet H2O. Yeah, there we go. Tundra, it's still the full command. Oh, you know what, honestly, okay, let me go ahead and change the command one more time, actually, because I just realized I'm very bad at writing commands in chat. I gotta do a better job of that. Let's see here. Let's get that fixed. There, even put it in parentheses. It's gonna get better with time, I guarantee that much. It's just it's taking me too much effort to do it normally. There we go. Okay, now it's functioning. Or at least, you know, now it's understandable and not goofy at all. Although I do wish the command itself actually functioned as its own command to trigger the spin. That is the one thing I can't quite get for it. I was also, for the life of me, trying to figure out how the hell to get a perma-rot status or a perma-poison status afflicted in-game, and I just, for the life of me, cannot tell you. God damn it, Kevin, stop! Nobody asked Kevin. Fucking jerk, that guy. But I just, for the life of me, cannot figure it out, because I'm like, I am looking so hard, and I'm scouring everything. And honestly, I feel like it should be something kind of easy, considering it's literally just giving yourself perma-rot, you know? That's really all it comes down to. But also, I'm a dumb goofball, and I don't always know what I'm doing. There we go, perfection. Keep fighting the boss. Roll the flaming fireballs. No hot tamales on my yard. Roll behind him, wonderful. Okay, fair enough. Just eat my FP and then cause me pain. It fucking forced the input? Ah. It's always something. It's always something. I should have expected that, honestly. That's a my bad kind of moment. Ah, all right. All right. This time it's just going to be an easy win. All right. It's not even a question. We're just going to get it. It's going to be fine. Right, that's what was consuming my FP, not the blood grease. I've been using what you called it. I don't know why my brain just completely turned off to the fact that I was using quick step. I guess it just didn't feel very impressive. Hope you're doing well tonight, Tundra. It's good seeing you, bud. Any fun plans for the weekend or just kind of chilling out? What's the goal point? There we go. Cool. And this guy's gonna run up right behind me and try and slam my cheeks. Unfortunate for him that I would dodge. Oh, okay, I mean, I'll take the freebie. I fucking feel like I should have been able to roll there, but fair enough. Okay, alright. Just trying to make it through the day, then you get 3 days off. Nice, man! No, definitely, just get all the sleep in the world. That's like, God, honestly, like, I think one of the biggest things that I started valuing once I started being, like, fully grown adult, having my own life and job and everything, was just sleep. It's really crazy just how important that shit ends up being at the end of the day, because if I don't have good sleep, I just don't care. It's usually why I'm so incredibly, like, I need to be done with streams by a certain time every night. Now, granted, I break the rules sometimes, and sometimes it's really, really bad. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get that. You know what? I wasn't doing too terrible with the buckler, was I? I wasn't doing too bad there. Let's try the buckler again. I do like parrying this boss. I do enjoy parrying them. It's a lot of fun, actually. Jeez, oh Pete's, buddy. That is a hell of a time. There we go. Yeah, this will be free. We're just gonna parry him. Yeah, look at that. It's free. It's legitimately free. Like, he doesn't know what to do about it. And I know I can parry that too. Fucking bozo. Ugh! Like I said, it was free. It was free. Until I decided to panic like an idiot. Fell asleep at 1 a.m., woke back up at 1:30. Man, I have had one of those days before, and it is a hell of a day. Like, you don't necessarily feel great after doing it, but also at the same time, you end up doing it, and it's just, like, after you go back to bed, after you wake up from that sleep, it's such a good time. I do not ever regret it. It's a good sleep. It is a really good sleep. Granted, you feel lethargic as fuck, and if you have sore bones, well, that will make you a lot sorer. Granted. There's little things that don't feel great about it, I guess. So, anybody in chat a Monster Hunter fan? I personally am not, like, the biggest fan whatsoever of the game, but it's a really good time. I do have fun if I'm playing it with my friends, usually speaking. Parried, get fucking bozo. Parried, fucking get owned, bozo. Do it again. Really surprised I missed that parry, but sure, whatever. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take some free bleed. Very cool. Is something making a noise? in-game. I think the guy back there is like making a whole lot of noise or something. I'm surprised actually I haven't gotten a single bleed proc yet. Like, it's not too deep, obviously. Ah. Fair enough. Ah, okay, I thought he was gonna really screw me over, just like that. I wouldn't be surprised. What game am I talking about? Ah, Monster Hunter. I guess in this case, like, the newest one that's been announced by Capcom. I'm not really a big fan of Monster Hunter, so I don't really know what else to say other than Monster Hunter and also that it was new. Apparently people have been a little bit going crazy over the main baddie that the game's showing off right now, which is, I mean, yeah, cute character design. Always appreciate good character design. Alright. And he's dead. Very cool. Yeah, that was actually surprisingly so much easier than any of the attempts that I've made so far. Also, Godskin Stitcher. Cool. I usually always enjoy to play my game alone before I enjoy to play with other people. It's just a general thing with me, I guess. Actually, wait, before we go forward here, I do want to go pick up... I think I'm missing keys. Yeah, I need one more Stone Sword key, and then we can actually move forward. What's going on with the screen? Is there something off about the screen right now? You know what? You're right, actually. There is definitely something wrong about the fucking screen. I tried something new today, and it was a mistake. Okay, fair enough. I shouldn't have tried something new. That was a my bad kind of moment. Ugh. God damn it. There's always something. Thank you for pointing that out, though, by the way. I appreciate it. Alright, there we go. I was trying something new today because it seemed to work better with my overall settings, but yeah, I can't see half the item pad. Yeah, exactly. That was definitely a portion of that issue. Uh, okay, that should be fixed. It looks to be fixed. Wonderful. Okay. All right, chat. Well, as always, I rely upon you if things are fucked up on screen. Because, you know, for the most part, you haven't betrayed me in any way whatsoever, so yeah. But also, yeah, thank you very much for pointing that out, Maximum. I appreciate it, bud. I'm gonna sip of Coke. Just Coke today. Nothing crazy. We're just chilling tonight. So, chat, completely different subject to get into here, but do any of you dabble amongst the green, stinky plant? Do any of you dabble in the za? Or do anything with gummies? Because I feel like getting into story time suddenly, and it sounds really fun to me, and also I just like talking. So, there's that. Do I need a mace for any reason? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. I think we're fine. Well, I'm going to give you probably a really good reason not to dabble in this case. Uh, like, I will preface this and say I'm all better now, and like it's no longer an issue really in any way. But at one point or another, when I was new to at least gummies, um, I made a wrongful mistake with my first time having gummies. Turns out when you're new to that certain kind of thing, you shouldn't hop into the deep end. Now, here's where the story is just a little bit stupid because I decided that I was going to do the right thing. I decided I was going to take like the tiniest little minute nibble off of a gummy one time, and admittedly, maybe I should have translated this a little bit better, or asked what did he just say. But one of my friends kind of maybe gave me the wrong cue on it, and also I misheard them. I won't lie. Uh, let's just say that gummy that was a bad night. That was a really bad night. I mean, basically imagine like if the world were on its axis and you were chilling on it, and then the world started spinning, and you could feel the Earth's rotation. Um, that that happened. That was a hell of a time. It sucked. All right, it just sucked. It was not a very, very good time. No, 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 not at all. Well, I was gonna go get a different Ash of War up ahead here, but I think we're just gonna get the one that's more convenient, because honestly, we're not losing or making more damage out of it by much. By the crazy fact here, the Ash of War Determination and Knight's Resolve. For those of you who are familiar, it's basically a damage buff to your next attack. Uh, I definitely thought that Determination was a much weaker, much weaker thing to actually good and proper use. But it turns out that that Ash of War is 60% increased damage, and RKR, Royal Knight's Resolve, is already at a maximum of 80%. So basically, there's really not much of a trade-off on that. Like, don't get me wrong, 20% more is definitely significant in the right circumstances, but for day-to-day use and, like, things that require a whole lot of it, you're really getting just more out of the other thing. It's really actually kind of crazy. And I didn't even realize that for a good long time there, and the FP bar drain is just completely different in comparison. But yeah, damn, ADHD does kick in sometimes, huh? Oh wow, he's still here. I could have sworn he moved after a certain point. I know he does, it just, you know, I could have sworn he would have moved by now. Get my free chicken leg from him. Hell. Chat, I'm excited for the Ren Fair. Ren Fair's soon enough going to be here, and I'm very excited for Ren Fair just because of, like, a handful of things. And it's primarily food related, because I can't hold myself. I am all about good food. And I'm not saying the turkey legs, alright? The turkey legs at Ren Fair, they're fun, entertainment food. But I'm gonna pop off, so I'm gonna be so happy when I have a nice baked potato in front of me, or some nice cheesy mozzarella sticks. Ah, God, what a good time. I used to absolutely love the steaks on a steak, but it feels like steak on a steak anymore is just not really that deal. It's just not built that way anymore at all. Alright. Didn't really actually need much off that merchant, did I? I think we're fine on most tools, too. Like, I don't really need pots anymore. I think we're just gonna go after our flask upgrade and maybe go get the talisman for all the damages. Yeah, maybe we'll do that much. But I think past that, we don't really need sleeping pots, obviously. Just completely unnecessary at this point. Anyway, I have been rambling. As I usually do. It sure was an experience for sure, Tundra. Yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of a time, man. I personally, like, I'm better with them a lot better now. That was a weird phrase. Yeah, I'm a lot better with them now anymore, but it was oh God. I would never ever recommend you think that you're better than your gummy, because like the minute you you downplay what your gummy's capable of doing to you, yeah, Yeah, I don't know. Like, everybody has their own tolerance levels, but you really never want to hop into the deep end on that stuff, as far as I can tell you. Hopping in right into the deep is just the worst plan. Damn, I can't believe I missed the scroll twice in a row. That's crazy. Yeah. So, chat, Summer Games Fest is right around the corner, along with everything else that we have going on right now. Is there anything in particular that you're really hoping for an announcement for? And I'm gonna go ahead and say not the typical hopefuls. So, obviously, yeah, chat, no, Bloodborne's probably never gonna get what we want out of it. Bloodborne's just gone. Bloodborne's dead. They're not going to bring back that wonderful, wonderful game for a remaster at this point. And maybe that's just raw copium, just so I don't feel bad. But also, it's kind of helping because I don't feel bad. I would love to see that game actually get the good and proper port, or just a basic porting over to PC would be enough for most people, I think. Like, it's really, really crazy just how, like, the Dark Souls community, I think, as a whole, or the FromSoft community as a whole, at least, we eat pretty damn well. I think, personally, I think we eat very damn well. Our devs pretty much never let us down, but it's really funny. They feed us so well, but they're never going to give us that cheesecake. They're just never going to give us that nice rhubarb pie, or the cranberry apple pie. None of that. We're never getting dessert. They refuse. They're too busy making other actual new games instead of doing what every other company out there does with their properties now. It's not a great reality, but it's also the reality that we live in. Oh god, I really would love a port of that game though. Instead we got Dark Souls remastered-ish. And then finally Demon Souls, but
I didn't be doing my job.
the remake of
So
Demon
set up.
Souls
Just lay out.
was stupendous as all get out, but I do wish that before they had prioritized getting weaponry stronger, well, I'm sorry, I wish they had prioritized getting weaponry stronger. Yeah, no, exactly, Tundra. I fully agree with you on that one. Like, FromSoft just makes bangers all day long. They really, really do. There's genuinely no time that they don't make a straight banger. It's not even close. I forgot to go over here and collect determination. Let's go ahead and get that real quickly. Make our life nice and easy. Then we're gonna go get ourselves the Serpent Hunter, and we'll be on our way. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, people give a lot of shit to, and I have to always say it, but if you played Scholar of the First Sin, I'm sorry, you just played the worst version of the game. Um, but like, Dark Souls 2 was a really wonderful time. It really, really was. Sure, it wasn't like the best thing ever, but like, if you played the PvP scene for that game, the PvP scene for that game was absurd. It was so much fun. It was probably, like, for anybody who watches like Ouroboros, that was probably like second best ever of everything that ever went on at that time frame. And that's just my reference point, of course. I personally really loved watching his videos for the PvP stuff. But just in general, the game was pretty damn fun. The builds were really fun. The magic systems were mostly really damn fun. They did upgrade the magic systems. Like, the systems were not the same thing that they were in Dark Souls at that point. I don't know why I said it that way. That was kind of weird. But it was good. Really, the only thing I'll ever say to anybody that I have to say this to, whenever I say that I have a least favorite of the FromSofts, that's basically miles above genuinely every other game series out there. Like, FromSoft has arguably never put out shit games since the 2000s. I hear feats. Now, they have put out a couple stinkers from my understanding of it. They have definitely done that at one point or another, but not with this game series at least. Okay. Now I need to go get Serpent Hunter, and then we can be along with ourselves. Very nice. It's pretty much at this point just getting the Serpent Hunter, getting the stones needed to upgrade Serpent Hunter. We still technically need to take the other side route if we want to, but also we could just have a plus 6 Serpent Hunter. We're just fine. I do have to run back out to the front of the building because I just remembered there's a plus 5 that I completely forgot about. Should probably get that, more than likely. But yeah. The other thing that kind of keeps these games really chugging along like they do is 110% the fact that the community around it is so... Like, I would say this is probably one of the stronger communities that you can find in gaming, in general. Like, even stronger, frankly... Oh, right, I forgot I have Golden Bow on it now. Even stronger than, like, some of the FPS shooter communities, as far as I'm concerned. And I think it's just honestly... Like, yes, there's toxicity and whatnot, but most of the toxicity, I would say, in these games is built around a level of goofiness at the end of the day. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was about. I just threw in broad daylight. That's really all that came down to. But yeah. No, I don't think that there's any time that this game series has had outright terrible levels of toxicity. Yeah, obviously bad eggs exist out there, but it's never just been negative. At least I would say so. Up the fence. Wonderful. We're good to go. Cool. It's how you know there's rust on my bones right now, is that I'm missing basic jumps like that. It doesn't even need to be that way, I just am. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the plus 6, not even worry about the plus 7 on this bad boy. We're fine. Especially considering we're going to be doing the cheese for this strat anyways. We're good. We're fine. We don't need any extra sauce. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and get that. Remove this. We don't need this anyways, because we're going to need to... I forget if this needs to be in the main hand or the Serpent Hunter needs to be in the main hand. We'll figure it out. It's fine. It'll come back to us. Okay, cool. Good. Let's go ahead and pretend Serpent Hunter just needs to be here for right now. Make our life easy enough. Get naked with it. Sure, we'll take the talismans. Doesn't even matter right now. Cool. Cool. There we go. The round table. Are we missing our plus 4 right now? I think we are. Alright, well, before I do that, I should probably get the buff on this weapon and get that set up, and that should pretty much cover us. We'll just be able to start doing insanely lovely damage. Not that I even worry about doing it here, but I guess I'll just get it done here. Why not? I don't really know if it matters. Yeah, nah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm not even really doing damage with that weapon, anyways. Alright. Actually, I do need to go back here anyways. I need to go get that plus 5. Very cool. Alright, good. Easy access to the +5. Warp on out of here. Nice. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in this setup right now. Maybe set up Flask if we wanted to, but I mean, Flask doesn't really benefit us all that much anyways right now. It's just kind of secondary to whatever we're doing. Why do I forget that, like, every fucking time? It's very impressive. I forget. I need to go over to EG. Ugh. Did I get the... Jeez, oh, Pete, it's been a while! I am rusty! How? Oh, it's terrible.
Well, I presume.
Alright, there we
I
go.
am an old soul here, perhaps.
Alright, there we go. And get this bad boy leveled up 2+6. Awesome. Nice. Very good. And I think that about covers the requirements at least, so now I can just take the rest of these runes and pump them right into my bloodstream. Very cool. More strength. Honestly, always more strength. There's really no other competition needed here. Audience pathway. Did I already ash? Yes, I did. I did. Alright, cool. Alright, we're good to go. No more things needed to be done here. Flask is... Again, I don't need Flask. It would be nice to have Flask available right now, but whatever. Who cares? Why don't we go ahead and put turkey leg on as an extra? There we go. Cool. Golden Bow's probably not going to do a whole lot for us, grand scheme of things, but it's nice to have. There's really no reason not to. I don't know why I did things that way. It was kind of stupid, but whatever. Very nice. Easy first round. Sauced up. And we're back at it. I'm on Rykard. That was very cool. I like the part where it attacked me, even though I didn't actually even deserve it. Very cool. Thank you, Rykard. It's not nearly as much damage as we could really make it out to be if we wanted it to be. We could do a lot better than this. This is just a tip of the iceberg. We could have some seriously disgusting damage with this thing if we really wanted to. Now granted, I'm not going to be greedy today. We're just going to have fun with it. But I am going to go beat a single mother to death as easily as humanly possible. Which sounds terrible, probably because it is. Okay. You know, I feel like using this bad boy. This is such a lovely weapon. It's my forever weapon. All right, I love this thing so much. It's just, it's a great spear. I am missing my other buff though right now. That is a little sad. Oh, cool. Thank you, guy who shoots spears. Fucking asshole. All right, time to murder doggy. Fair enough. Would hate to not take damage. Oh, very cool. Fucking dog. Cool. Awesome. Yay. I was fucking around, though. Honestly, I was messing around. I shouldn't have been doing that. That was dumb. Let's see about getting through... Let's see about getting through Renala, see if we can get ourselves over to the capital. And that might kind of be where we have our calling point for tonight. More than likely right after Dragon Sentinel. Depending on if we get that far, of course. If we get that far, great. If we don't, well, we'll refigure out where we need to go to. What is that guy doing? He never fucking steps around that corner like that. He's goofing on me. He's goofing on me. Alright, come on. Time to do it again. I don't know how that whiffed, but sure, whatever. Alright, Dougie, come here. Ah, very cool. I like the part where you made it so I couldn't fucking see. And that's a red wolf put right in the grave. Love to see it. Alright, now time to go put a single woman in the grave. Awesome. All my favorite things to do today, apparently. I don't know what that means. Okay, I have these in the wrong hands. You want your buff right here. Awesome. Cool. There we go. It just makes buffing a little bit faster, because usually, obviously, at the end of your buffing cycle, you'll want to probably two-hand your weapon, unless you have a very specific build. But for me, obviously, Unga Boonga, it just works better to two-hand. It always has. Slicked up, naked, Simpson-looking... Just gonna keep doing it. Just gonna keep doing it. Just gonna keep doing it, buddy. Doesn't seem to be working out very well for you. Ah, you did something different. Good for you. Oh, he changed it up a little bit. Fucking Moongrim, you dick snot. I can't believe I decided to fight Moongrim. That was stupid. Never fight Moongrim. Always remember, chat. Moongrim belongs in the trash can. I'm pretty confident if I just ran at him and tried to do the heavy attack on this thing, which is like a charging spike, he'd probably just parry me on like the second frame, not even the first frame. First frame I think would be predictable and easy. No, he would be a dick and do it on the second frame of it, just to make sure that you're having an even worse day. Nothing like casual rolling right through the boulder, every single time. Chat, what is your hands-down favorite boss ever? Fuck that guy. Obviously, it's not Moongrim, right? Fucking bozo. And right in the grave. Very cool. Free shield! Our character looks like he's been eating a couple grounds, huh? Hey, Mr. Potato. Hope you're doing well today. What do I mean by you can cause my suffering? Well, the easy one, I guess, would be what's on screen right now, which is a reset button, which, if you feel like donating, well, enough money towards the donation will reset the entire run on the spot. We kill the character, and we take it on back. Second thing, though, is that we've added a spinning wheel. So if you want to take a spin at the wheel, it can cause any number of possible issues for my livelihood. And in this case, I think right now it's pretty much all equipment stuff. But I'm working on getting perma-rot and perma-poison added. Very cool. Very and second phase. Did it just waste my... Okay, good. I'd be a little bit bitter if it did that. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually tickle her toes if you stand up close there. There's just really not a good reason to do such a thing. Honestly, she's killing my groove right now, and I'm not very happy about it. Still killing my groove. What the fuck is the Blood Knight still doing here? I never see the Blood Knight chill that... Oh my god. Ugh. Secret Renala buffs? Really? Crazy? Did she actually need to be buffed? I liked her better when she was just a bullyable nerd. Let's see here. Anything worth using here? Not really. Not right now, at least. We're not going to worry about it. I'm probably... You know what? I think I am. I am going to do it because it's honestly one of my most enjoyable ways to deal with a boss. Dragon Sentinel, I think we're cheesing him. I just want to cheese the big man. I really do. I like Gouda chat. I really like Swiss. Absolute fan of Gorgonzola. Mr. Potato, put a space on that one, buddy. If you put a space on the one, then you can do it. Yeah, there you go. If it doesn't work for some reason, then I have something to fix. Oh, well, you know what, to be fair, that's about right. Well, you earn points by waiting around at least a little bit, Potato. So if you want to keep hanging out with us and whatnot, eventually you will accrue enough points. Where's the next toddler? There it is. Wonderful. Alright, big meaty hits. Oh, there's no there's no bad bud. Really? Fucking book to the back of the head as the game transitions? Come on. Did it really consume my buff? On the same... God damn it. I'm a little annoyed. A little bitter. What is she up to right now? What are these shenanigans? Oh my god, I never get shenanigans like that. Holy hell. Bad day. God. Man, of all the bosses to be giving me issues right now, I'm a little disappointed it's fucking Renala. Come on. That shouldn't be happening. That's not normal. Why not level Vigor? I just don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it, honestly, Potato. I've never been much of a, using an actual proper health bar kind of person. I personally just really love challenging myself on this game in ways that I can still, and one of the big ways that I can still challenge myself is not having health. Surprisingly, it's pretty effective most of the time, until I, stop being a goober. All right, there we go. Activations. Awesome. On our way. I guess I could probably just activate my flask now. There's really not a reason not to. Like, are you... Oh, I didn't put my things in the... Apparently, I'm really challenging myself today. I'm going all out on challenging myself by not remembering to do shit. ADHD maximum difficulty. Admittedly, I wasn't expecting that to happen in the way that it did, but sure, okay, alright. That one kind of falls on me. Alright. Well, I could be doing better, huh? Yeah, I don't know why I completely forgot the damage buffs in my flask anyways, though. I just wanted to do more damage. That's what my game plan was here. Damn, it is a long run back to Renala. I do forget that. It's not like the longest thing in the world, like once you're trained to it and everything, it's pretty straightforward. It just feels longer than it really should be. I guess probably because of the whole dying thing, because that, doesn't normally happen, as far as I can tell you. Interestingly enough, I just realized that the Serpent Hunter isn't fully formed, or maybe at least it has like an actual good and proper like severing edge to it, while the other one is more just like, hey, it's standard blade. Kind of cool. I actually didn't realize that was a detail on it. Still crazy that even now in this game, there's stuff that's just like, hey, I only just learned this today, you know? I love that fact about this game, actually, like, a lot. It's probably one of my favorite general facts about Elden Ring. Well, that was a mistake on my part. I'll have to fix that. Ah, great. I'm gonna fucking... Actually, no, we're still fine. We're still super fine on damage. Alright, cool. Alright, time to actually destroy Renala this time. And you know what, let's use this Ash of War. This is a really strong Ash of War. When you land it. If you don't land it, it's pretty abysmal. Oh, I thought she just went into the moon and she just wasn't coming out anymore. God, I hate this Bloodhound Knight. He just does this shit and ruins your day, and it's funny, but it's not funny haha, it's funny ah. Stop. Stop running away from me. Time to die. What the fuck you gotta do? When does this happen to me? It's not like I haven't, invested properly in my stats or anything, right? I don't make that mistake. Yeah, that's pretty true, Mr. Potato. You're definitely right about that. It is definitely, like, it's spoiling, realistically. We've just gotten a little bit spoiled. No longer having to make runs back to bosses has absolutely been quite the spoil of everything. This game does give, like, a lot of opportunity in terms of, like, convenience. It's kind of crazy the fact that Melania's boss fight, it's literally, it's not even a joke. Like, it is a joke how quickly you can get to her. Same thing with Moog. Moog's just a spawn right outside of his front gate with America. I mean, honestly, like, there's not really any bosses other than maybe Renala where you actually have to run up to her good and proper. If anything, I guess we could take that as like a general note from Miyazaki himself, as like, if you're gonna lose to a boss that actually sucks, then maybe you should have to run back a little bit further. It's like, yeah, yeah, Renala's not hard. She's just not. Granted, I'm not making a great case for myself right now, the fact that I've died to her just about 3 times, but I swear I'm actually good at this game. You gotta trust me on this one. That is gonna whiff. Thank you so much, children. I was really hoping you'd get in the way. Oh, great, she survived, because she had just enough time. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, goofball syndrome needs to stop. Chunk this up, roll, do the buff, awesome, and time to enter next phase. Yeah, no joke. Also, like, just think about how... I mean, honestly, there's just boss fights in Dark Souls and whatnot. Like, Ornstein and Smo, the actual genuine run to that boss is ridiculous. It's a lot to have to do.
Come, O throne giant.
It is a lot to have to do. Alright, anyways, single mother in the grave. Love to see it. Wonderful.
My dear daughter.
See, it was just that easy the entire time. It was really that easy. There was no challenge. Yeah, honestly though, it is crazy. It is crazy. Because I really just genuinely did not conceive it until I went back to play like Bloodborne, or I went back and played... Frankly, I think of the games, Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 probably had the worst runbacks overall. They started getting pretty generous with it, I think, once they got into Dark Souls 3. Is there a boss in Dark Souls 3 that's really bad on runbacks? Because, like, if anybody knows in chat, definitely, I'd love to hear about it. I'm not as familiar in this case. Dark Souls 3 is my least played, and I'm just not thinking of any right now, but, like, I can remember just, oh, final boss of the game for Dark Souls. Legitimately. How could I forget the run to Gwyn? Though, to be fair, if you know how to parry, it's just kind of a joke at that point, but, you know, fun. Either way, it's a fun time. All right, back to the Temple of Igle. We're going to go on down to see the Virgin Killers and take care of that boss. There is a hands-down quickest way to actually make it on over to the Altus Plateau, and it's pretty much going right through where we're going to be going. It really is genuinely, there is no faster route. This is the way. Very cool. Although this little fall right here always gave me a little bit of some jitters because, well, Demon Souls is a really funny game, if you've ever played it. Demon Souls, they didn't quite understand how to do falling from ledges in that game. It was anywhere from, oh, you're gonna be falling off nice and gently from this thing, to you'll shoot off like a rocket. And, usually option number 2 kind of led to a lot of death. Obviously. cool. No bats for us. Thank you very much. Okay, very cool. I'm glad that FromSoft has learned, though. Over the years, honestly, there's really not much of a reason to have a run back on a boss in most cases. I like that they made it so the run back on Renala is at least lore attached. Like, there's some semblance of reason to have it the way that it is, even though it's not the most convenient thing in the world. But they also, decided to add in a shortcut as a little like, hey, we know there's no America statue here, but also here's this. And I like that they did America statues too. America statues are pretty cool. Conceptually, they're really, really cool. And it at least allows it to be like, hey, you can continue to throw your face in this brick wall, but when you're ready, you're going to have to come back to this and you're actually going to have to run back. So, I like that. I like that a lot. Just all these cool little things that the game does, that just everything is just such a sweet little gesture of coolness. Well, didn't mean to get grabbed. Do I get to live? Do I get to live? I do not get to live, apparently. Okay, fair enough. If you mash hard enough, I believe you can get away with it, but also I believe there's a certain level of, like, health to damage ratio that you can mash out of. If I had, like, a little bit more health, we would probably be able to get away with it. But, oh well, say la vie. We're just in a healthless world. We can only live so much. Still, though, we got the opening pretty well there. Well, roughly speaking. I mean, Virgin Killers have rough openings almost always, but got away almost. Cool. Let's do it again. Fuck. That was just a really bad roll. Of everything I could have done there, that was probably a really bad roll. That's all that was. You know what? Why don't I actually go for the pendulum one first? Pendulum one's not too bad actually. It's pretty straightforward to kill. I don't really like either of the Virgin Killers, but one of them at least doesn't suck absolute ass to fight against. Kind of. There we go. Brain cells turned off for at least a couple seconds there. Fair enough. Interesting. Don't know how that happened, but whatever. Sure, we'll take it for now. Never mind. We're dead. Son of a bitch. Oh well. It's fine. I should have played smarter. Alrighty, Chet. You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves up to Dragon Sentinel today, probably. And I think that'll be our calling point. I think that's a pretty firm place to kind of end things off for tonight. I'm sorry, what? Kyan would like me to spin the wheel. Kyan, I see that you've been hiding again, buddy. Hiding in the background like that, huh? Really? Is that so? Okay. All right, time to spin the wheel. See what the punishment is. time for a weapon break. Great. Man! Man! That's two really fucking good things that I have to lose there. Ah, yes. And there's my +6 Serpent Hunter right in the trash can. Ah, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. I didn't want anything good today. Uh, alright, let's get some armor on, because now they're... I guess now we can do that, at least. Interesting combination. Thank you so much, other fucking goofball ass. Oh, that's great. Thank you. In the corner too? Wow, cool. Maybe I should buff real quickly. Yeah, that buff goes crazy. It is not even a joke. It's such a good buff. Very cool. Oh, hey! Oh, fuck me. Okay, cool. Lose the effort there. Ah. Please, please, I'm... okay, fair enough. Honestly, we could get away with this, is the thing. Like, the damage is not bad. The damage is pretty good. We like that damage. That was pretty good damage. I think I'll give it another shot. Fuck it. I like this weapon too much to not at least try again. You know, one thing I haven't used yet, actually, would be the Dragon Sentinel Hammer. I haven't actually used that a single time, as far as I can say. It's not a bad weapon at all, as far as I can tell. Actually, I used it for, like, maybe one single time. That was great. I love the part where you fucked my ass. Ah, cool. Yay! Yippee! Ah, bad times. Man, I miss my Serpent Hunter. I miss my Serpent Hunter. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get this fight. Let's do it this time. It's just gonna happen, alright? It's just gonna be natural. We're gonna get right through it. We're fine. There's no issue here. Chug this real quickly, and I'm just gonna buff. Buff now. The Ash of War is incredibly strong all on its own, but the buff is really all that we need for this part anyways. So... Motherfucking stinky bobinky ass bitch fuckle Kyle shot. That was a lot of cursing, I'm sorry. Oh, it's fine though. Whatever. It's not whatever actually. I'm very distraught over that one. That was definitely at least a little bit Jimmy's rustled. Tiny bit angered. Little flabbergasted. Surely this will just be the attempt, right? This will just be the winning play. No questions about it. Motherfucker. And he's doing that goddamn thing again. I think there's one issue with this game that everybody more or less kind of consents upon. Like, everybody is, generally speaking, at a consensus for it. There we go. There's the word I was looking for. Odd. But it's, generally speaking, just the bosses in this game that are duo bosses just aren't really the best. That was almost too close for me. Very cool. That was just a bad roll. Understandable. And he's spitting. Big meaty hit. Most of the duo bosses in this game, unfortunately, kind of suffer from a general lack of belonging together. And it would be nice if they did. It really would. Ah, I didn't realize that it would spin that much. Fair enough. Probably should have guessed. Really, duo bosses are always kind of a hard concept anyways, though. As far as the games have gone back, I don't really think there's been a whole lot of great duo bosses. Like, there's some that are absolutely out there, just genuinely masterpieces, but other bosses in this game just not really. There's always been that level of struggle, I think, with making a good duo boss, which is fair. They're not exactly the easiest concept in the world. I guess I should get a little bit more faith going. At least more than likely. Just because I think if we have a little bit more faith, we can use the Golden Halberd, which isn't a bad play at all. That'd actually be pretty good. But yeah, I mean, heck, even bosses that might kind of stand out memory-wise as being amazing, but in reality, they kind of were shit in practice, actually going up against them. One of them off the mind was definitely Ornstein and Smo. As much as that boss is just outright cool as fuck at the end of the day, it is pretty firm to admit. Getting charge speared by Ornstein and hammer shoveled by Smo, all while the other one was usually doing something to ruin your fucking day, it wasn't really that great at the end of the day. Cool as fuck conceptually, but damn did they suck in reality. Like, the two of them just, ugh. They would do some really rotten things. They really would. It was not even close. Still love them. Still absolutely love them. Would probably go play the game right now if I really felt like going out of my way to go play Dark Souls right now, but yeah. I think Dark Souls is probably still my favorite. Like, Elden Ring, it's a pretty firm competition, I'd say. Elden Ring is something special to me on its own accord, but like Dark Souls is kind of where it all started for me, and I think to a certain extent that is worth giving first place to. Also because it's probably the one that I don't know, like, I spent so much damn time in that game. Like, only other one I've done it with has been Elden Ring so far, and that's just because now that's what's new, what I'm able to play. Otherwise, it probably would be Dark Souls. Humorously enough, I know the discussion has come up more than a couple times, but as weird as it might sound, Dark Souls 3 is probably my least favorite of the whole lot. I love the game with all my heart, for sure. Like, there's not even a doubt about that. But it, generally speaking, falls short compared to the other Soulsborns, for me personally. I think I initially found it to be a little bit too much like it was meant to be a recreation of Dark Souls 1 in certain ways. Maybe that's not the right way of exactly saying it, but I think that is kind of a portion of that equation for me. But really, I think the overall arcing picture of it is just that it feels a little more different in the overall lineup of what you'd expect out of a Soulsborne. Linearity is one thing that I always have never really wanted in my Soulsborns, as far as I can stand. It's not really a bad thing. It's just something I've never been a big fan of. Okay. Alright, Dragon Sentinel gets to go nicely into the grave with a quick parry or two. We'll be good to go. We'll be moving along nice and fast. It'll be a good time. It'll be a really, really good time. And then we'll be at the capital, and then we'll have equally as good of a time. God, I'm gonna love the capital. I love the capital, like, a lot in this game. It's a lot of fun for me. Just really cool boss rush mode into Morgott into, or, I'm sorry, Godfrey into Morgott. It's so fun. So good. Ugh. I know you don't have to approach it like that at all, but you can very well do that at your leisure. And I personally always would, and shall. Okay. Am I gonna kill the or the tree sentinels that are here? Probably not. I think I'm gonna leave them alone for right now. They're really not a priority to me. As much as they're fun and everything, I don't know if anybody's actually gone out of their way to do it, and I'm kind of curious. Does anybody fight these two, like, actually together normally anymore? Or does everybody usually just do the cheese with them? Or, I guess it's not even really cheese, considering it's just something that happens. But I feel like most people usually just fight the boss like, hey, I'll aggro one and then the other, and there's really not a reason to do it any other way. Most of the time, at least. The fact that you can do that, it's like, why wouldn't you do that? I guess another contender for would be Dark Souls 2's Deerfuck Valley. I think Deerfuck Valley wasn't actually that long. Like, I think it was long, I think it wasn't the longest run possible, and I also I think it was really just the fact that it was obviously covered in, shit-stained ice, like 80% of the time. Still technically better than the 100% of the time that we get in the consecrated snowfields. I will say, I think that they did it better, which is weird to say, but also I'm unapologetic about that one. But yeah, the snow... I really wish they had made rolling snow in the consecrated snowfields. I really do. It is miserable to me. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't mind, like, completely vision blurring effects for an area. It's cool and everything. Just don't make it 100% of the time. Alrighty, time to do my favorite trick. Running up the hill at least a little bitty bit here. We're going to see that big man right there. He's going to be prepping his bow, and we're just going to go ahead and, yeah, save quit right there. Nice and easy, just like that. And when we get back into the game, he'll be thinking about his life choices at least a little bit. Hopefully at least a lot. Yeah, no, look at that. He definitely looks like he's thinking about his life. Good for him. You know what would be fun is if you could make those guys shoot themselves in the foot. Like, they can obviously shoot pretty darn low with their bow and everything. Why am I buffing? There's no reason to buff. Do that. Run over here. So we want to stand roughly about right here. This allows you to get the boss to move around the corner here without completely fucking you up. Oh, he went for a double hammer strike, dick. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing was equipped. He set it up poorly on the aggro. This asshole. What is he doing right now? He keeps spamming the fireball. Well, that's unfortunate. And he keeps doing it. There we go. Unfortunately, the wrong hit. Come on, dude. Come on. Better setup. Jackass. There we go. And... okay, now he's stuck himself behind a rock. Now he's doing lightning bolts. And I die. Jackass. You know what? Credit where credit's due. He was playing the long con today. Okay, I'm just gonna go and remove my weapon. Why not? He was goofing on me. What a dick. There we go. We don't need any of that shit. Trust me. Completely unnecessary kit. Smack his knees, and we're on our way. Really? Fireball right there? Jackass. I fucking parried him. What are you talking about? Ah. Man, this game and its goofy parryation. Ugh, feels so bad. Okay, so it could have gone better, obviously, right? But, whatever. We'll take what we can get. Slap his fucking knees, and we're on our way. It does feel weird that they didn't give any scaling to fists. I don't fully understand the why of that one. I'm sure there was a good choice behind it and everything. But it feels goofy. Alright. Ah, of course, we missed the fucking timing of it, because I'm a dumbass and a goofball. Alright, come on down, big guy. That's not coming on down. Come on down. Go ahead and just do it for fun. There we go. Actually, it also gives me a little time to come over here. Ah, you dick. Get your cheeks back over here, you stinky boy. Jeez, oh, Pizza P! What am I on right now? Come on down. Come on down. Come here, you stinky boy. Oh, he's got to get too far out of the way. You son of a bitch. And now he's spamming it, because he's an asshole. What the fuck? Come here. Ah, come here. I don't know why I decided to block it. I was more concerned than I should have been. Problem is honestly, the fast rolls are just so good in this game that it constantly messes me up. for like precise exact movements, you kind of have to like reconfigure your brain structure. And I always played the game on mid load, so I don't have the placements for that stuff. I really don't. Oh no, what do we got? All right, Kyan said spin the wheel. Time to spin the wheel. And I'll spin the wheel before I do the other thing, which is sitting at the grace, which I'd really like to do right now. Oh, okay, what do we got? Time for swap weapon. Oh, hey, convenient. Wouldn't you know it? I actually was thinking about doing that. Woohoo! We'll take that. Okay, all right. Hey, and look at that. We have a new weapon anyways. Cool. Nice. Anywho, folks, I think that's going to have to be it for tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it here, get ourselves all leveled up and whatnot, and be nice and ready for next time. There we go. Very cool. Why not more strength? Just more strength in general. Anywho, folks, that is going to have to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. If you had a wonderful time, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already considered it. Feel free to join our Discord. We do always look for new people to come along and hang out with us and whatnot, and you can find that right in the live stream description. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much about it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Take wonderful care of yourselves. Get some good food, some good sleep, some good water, all that magical stuff. But just take care, okay? And I will see you all next time. We'll probably be back at it, if not tomorrow, then definitely on Saturday. So.